Is my friends. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather, track the things, and hopefully enjoy each other's company just a little bit. A live look outside at kind of a low cloud deck, a foggy-ish almost Port Canaveral. See a couple of cruise ships there. Low clouds around, right? Let's head a couple of miles away. This is the Vehicle Assembly Building, the Kennedy Space Center. Can't really see the top of it. There's a really bad joke that is told that they built it to so many stories. And if you want to know why they didn't build it one more, well, that's a whole other story. I don't know if John's in this morning. John's the one that tells that joke. It's not very good when he tells it either, frankly. Let's see what's doing. Let's head inland a little bit. Orlando International Airport. Not really as low of a cloud deck. You can see the air traffic control tower very clearly there. Let's head over to the WESH 2 Studios tower cam. You kind of see a gray sky. It's not really foggy in my neighborhood at my house, you know. Not doing too bad. Let's head over to downtown. This is from the view in downtown. Looks like that tower cam is not working at the moment. Let's pop up our actual downtown tower cam. Yeah, we're looking good there. The tourist district. See how you are this morning. Yeah, a little hazy. And then over to Ocala, where we are quiet for now, but you can definitely see the sun rising here. So at least you got that going for you, right? All right, first warning, live Doppler radar. Let me dial this up. What we're seeing here north of town is, looks like Kellyanne's making some tweaks, which is what I was about to do. Hold on one second. I fixed storm warn comment. It looks like you turned an adjustment on the radar question mark. Sorry. First warning, live Doppler radar. I'll loop this, and you could see there was... Actually, she did not. Fixed storm. Hold on. Sorry. Fixed storm warn. All right, what you're seeing north and west of the metro on our live radar is what's called second trip echoes. Basically, it's returns that are indicated beyond our radar's range. Let me switch over to the Jacksonville live radar. There is a potent line of storms moving through. Really nasty stuff. Let me put the lightning counter on. I mean, you're talking thousands and thousands of lightning strikes. And each one of these red boxes is a tornado warning. So from Georgia and Valdosta all the way down through Madison, working toward Jasper, working toward Lake City. Problem is, the better radar to see this would be the Tallahassee radar. Problem with the Tallahassee radar is as these storms just blasted through Tallahassee, we lost the data from said Tallahassee. Actually, it looks like it's coming back on. Maybe. Maybe. But a little while ago, yeah, all right, looks like they're trying to get it back working. So Tallahassee radar, hopefully just a power outage. But as these nasty cells move through North Florida, it knocked out the radar one way, shape, or form. There was at one point what looked like indications of tornadoes on the ground crossing near Tallahassee. So that is a concerning scenario, obviously. Now, this line of storms does actually have the opportunity to make it our direction, at least our northern areas. So here's the severe weather risk for today, okay? As it stands from the kind of indication of how much severe threat we have, there is a level 3 or numerous risk for strong to severe storms, essentially from Jacksonville down to about Marineland. For Daytona Beach, Volusia, Flagler, Marion, Northern Lake, Northern Sumter, we are under a level 2 risk for scattered strong to severe storms. And the metro is under a level 1 risk for isolated strong to severe storms. So we've got some potent stuff around. In terms of the impacts for us, I think we're looking at strong, gusty, almost potentially damaging winds, right? The severe risk for tornadoes, I think, will stay just north of our area. But this line is moving in. So I want to show you, though, because the confidence on this is pretty low. And when I say the confidence, I just mean some models are saying absolutely it's coming. Some models are saying absolutely it's not coming. Enter our Futurecast to the room And here's the first wave moving through, bringing some rain to our northern spots, but that's essentially it. And then through the day, it's not indicating at all, the second wave. So to me, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you, I do not think our Futurecast is doing a good job with this. Okay? So that's Futurecast. Let me dial up. It's called the HER model. And if you watch us, when we do coffee talk for strong storms or like storm events, I like to show you all the data. So the HER model is, the letters HER stand for high resolution rapid refresh. We get this every hour, okay? So let's roll this through time, and it's got that first wave north of us, right? But into this afternoon, watch how our model did not see this at all. The HER does. And I think that this is going to probably do a better job. The HER model showing by 2:30, 3 o'clock, some nastier cells in our northern areas. Jeannie Rowan, Futurecast, what's up? I know. We always say this, right? Computer models are guidance, not gospel. So in this case in point, right? It's not the Futurecast is bad. We're going to just need to kind of, look back and see what the scenarios were. And if there needs to be some tweaking to the Futurecast model, there will be some tweaking. Richard Plant says we won't get expletive. I would just say to you, Richard, that there are probably tornadoes on the ground in Tallahassee. So somebody's getting an expletive. Thanks for being the sunshine in our day, though. All right, 3:30, 4 o'clock, you see some of these kind of isolated cells firing up along I-95, Volusia into Brevard County, right? So there's definitely going to be heat and some energy. But notice most of the stronger stuff is either north of the metro or kind of along the east areas. So, it doesn't look like we're going to get anything too feisty into the metro, at least according to the HER model, right? So we'll have to see how this all plays out, right? What's the difference between two models and why do they vary so much? What do they track? So Ryan, they're different math equations. Yeah, so think of it like, what's the difference between a Honda and a Toyota? They're just different. Same cars, but not the same cars, right? Like they have four wheels, they have an engine, they have a steering wheel, but they do different things, right? That's all. So that's where the different models have different math equations, right? So, we'll have to see how that plays out. But the high resolution rapid refresh, the HER model, is showing some nastier stuff, particularly in our northern areas. Seek and Destroy 7809 is asking, do you think Brevard County can finally get some decent storms for chasing today? The HER model is trying to throw up a couple of popcorn storms, but if you're chasing, I would probably go north. Old math, new math, it is what it is. Yeah, Jenny says, morning, that's a colorful model. Yeah, the HER definitely is wanting to get a little feisty. Now, I haven't looked yet at Beta Futurecast. Let's look at Beta Futurecast. I'm just curious. Well, that's completely out to lunch. It's not even showing the stuff in the panhandle. I have no idea. Is this old? Seriously, like this is... Just trying to see when the last time it updated. 5:10. Oh my God. That. You want to talk about out to lunch. It's not even seeing the rains in Tallahassee this morning. Matt says Beta's been hanging out with GFS. I don't know what's going on there. At any rate, we obviously, the big thing in weather is like, open your dang eyes and just see what's happening first. Are the models picking up on it? So Beta Futurecast throwing it away. Frankly, our regular Futurecast got to throw it away today. It's okay. It's not a bad model. It's just for whatever reason, I'm curious to look and see what's it getting tripped up on so that we can make some tweaks. We'll do it. That's what we do. Let's see. Robin's, I just want. Trying to decide if I should add water to the pool or wait to see if Mother Nature adds water. Where are you, Robin? I don't know where you live. So for today, first warning impact day, just because we've got those storms around. Beta needs an update. Beta needs a kick in the head. Have you seen the 6Z HER? Since it goes out further, it's been showing overnight storm threat as well. I haven't. Let me... Hold on. Let me pull up. Now there's a HER extended. So let me do the HER extended. Stand by. All right. So this is the flavor of the HER that's a more extended run. So there, I was showing you the actual rapid refresh, but let's look at the more extended run. So first round showing the storms around. Second opportunity. Yeah, some storms. Oh, yeah, kind of 7:38. I mean, that doesn't look... Oh, look at you trying to bring one last piece of energy in overnight. Look at you, extended HER model. Oh, fun. Gotta love that. Yeah. Never a dull moment in the Central Florida weather world, right? So anyway, yeah. So we've got the level 3 risk for strong to severe storms north of us. The level 2 risk for strong to severe storms in our northern areas, and a level 1 risk for strong to severe storms in the metro area. All right, so that's kind of where we're at. Matt says if it rains, I'll take it. Buddy, I know. The yard needs it. Do you think Daytona Beach will get severe thunderstorms today? It's possible. This is not a home run of a forecast. Okay, so that's the discussion on all of that. Here's a look at our 12-hour forecast, because we didn't even do that yet. All right. 91 at 1 p.m. today. 95 degrees at 3 p.m. So it's going to be hot. That heat destabilizes the atmosphere. And as these storms try to sneak in, gives us the opportunity to get some feisty stuff. 30-40% coverage of rain, right? West gusty wind. Oh, great. Great. 15 to 25. I'm flying today. At least it should be right down the runway, but gusty winds, never fun to fly in. I'm just going to do some, I'm going to do some touch and goes today. Nothing too much. All right. Will the weekend concert in Daytona Beach be canceled? No. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at, all right, so that's today's. We've got the storms. Let's just put perspective here. Let's look at the 7-day forecast. The weekend is looking fantastic. Sure, we've got those storms today because of that front, which will probably be the last front, because look to next week, right? Highs around 90, morning lows in the 70s, afternoon storms firing up. I think next week starts the rainy season. Yeah. So this baby cold front that drops us from 95 today into the upper 80s and lower 90s by Monday, that's it. That's our last cold front. Yeah, don't hold your breath on anything cold, but there you go. Yeah. All right. Taylor, keeping you on your toes. Oh, yeah, the models are always keeping us on our toes. When is the Hurricane Hunter show and tell? So they're out there. You can get, I posted the information. You can get the information, or I think you need a ticket for it, which is free. So go get a ticket. I posted it on the Facebook page last night. Go do a show and tell. I'll probably do a Facebook reel, Instagram reel, whatever those things are. Because here's the thing. So I'm going to the airport to fly, which happens to be where the hurricane hunters are at. So I'll probably run over to the hurricane hunters just to see it. I'm just looking, make sure I didn't miss like a mezzo. Seek and destroy. Oh, I see. I'm like, no, there's no mesoscale discussion though. I was looking for a meso discussion. All right, we're good. So yeah, I'll get you some images and video of the hurricane hunters and all of that fun stuff. You know how I do these things. I try to take you everywhere I can, you know? All right, questions, comments, concerns about things. Can you remove the rain from next Wednesday's forecast? That's the day our movers are in New Smyrna Beach. Are you moving full time up there? Has something changed, Tim? When does NOAA come out with their hurricane season predictions? I don't know, but I'll be in hurricane mode next week because I'm going to be in West Palm Beach next week. I'll be in West Palm Beach at the Governor's Hurricane Conference, so that'll be a lot of fun. I swear the grass here just sighed. Rainy season starting. Oh yeah, my everything is ready for it. Do I have information on the fire off Williamson? I mean, I can look and see what the Florida Forest Service has it like categorized at. Oh. My link doesn't work anymore, so that's fun. Wildfire points. I understand. Okay, so they changed the website. I'm looking for you. I'm going. All right, so I've got the one. That's Bunnell. That's not it. Oh, yeah, it is, actually. Off Williamson. Okay, yeah. So this morning they say that it's called the Gate 5 fire. It's 115 acres, and Florida Forest Service, as of 4 a.m., says that it is 90% contained. So there you go. Hashtag need to update my bookmark because they've changed it. So that's all I know. Honest to God, that's all I know. Mickey's asking, is Tallahassee back up and running? Hold on, let's look. You can see those storms getting into our radars. That's our radar's range. Here's Jacksonville. Ooh, they're nasty. Let's look and see if we can get Tallahassee. Hold on. Yeah, Tallahassee is back up. Looks like they're trying to get it there. Yeah, it looks like it's Fakakta, though. Yeah, and I don't store data for very long, but that's the Tallahassee radar showing those storms. Our WESH radar, we radar, just so that you know, we could go on a longer range on our radar, but it's all about physics and how much power you put over a period of distance. So we've kind of tuned our radar to be really good for what we need. Like we have it in long range mode right now. Like WESH does not cover Gainesville or Chief. Like this is not our coverage area. So this is our long range mode showing the storms working into our area. When we get into severe weather mode, we kind of limit the radar to about the Marion County, the tip of Marion County. And by bringing in the range, it gives us higher resolution. Like our velocity, it's so far out, but like our pixels, if you look at, that's the size of our pixels versus the size of the National Weather Service's pixels. Hold on. You see the size of their pixels versus ours. Ours are much smaller. So anyway, new severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like they just issued. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Getting into the weeds here. But yeah, there was at one point, it looked like, Katie, I saw 3 tornadoes on radar at the same time near Tallahassee this morning in a post. Yeah, I posted the radar. It was wicked up there. So for us, we just need to be watching that threat for severe weather. Now, when we look at the threat breakdown, okay, the tornado threat is actually pretty low, interestingly enough. I'm a little surprised that the Storm Prediction Center didn't raise the tornado threat for at least the northern areas, and they may very well do that in the kind of 8:59 a.m. update that they issue. Okay, but for right now, that's that. The big concern atmospherically is for damaging winds, kind of a mid-range threat. Hail fairly low, and you can kind of see where the threats are in terms of locations, right? All right. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. Are we expecting storms next Friday? I think next week starts the rainy season, so I think we're going to be getting into those storms every day. Yeah. Nerd stuff. Yeah, I know, nerd stuff. Mickey, I read that the National Weather Service in Tallahassee had to shelter in place, so I think that may have been why it went offline. I mean, the radar spins. It's not like I'm sitting there babysitting my radar. The radar just spins. The fact that theirs went offline says something. Now, for us, you see this stuff? This is gobbledygook. That's not rain. That's second trip echoes. I can turn that off, but in this case, I don't want to sacrifice the quality of radar data as these storms start coming into radar range. It's all physics, and the more you learn about it, the more fascinating radar meteorology is. Which is why I always tell anybody, Wesh has got the old radar in town. It's like, we've updated it, and I would take me operating that radar over anybody else operating another radar any day, because I took the time to learn. You've got to learn the physics and engineering of a radar to understand how to actually operate it. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Photos from Tallahassee showed destroyed cars and large trees. Oy vey, I've not seen any of that, but that's a shame. Yeah. Mickey, so is this the Gulf to Carolinas cycle? It is. So what is this an indication of, right? This is an indication that the panhandle, getting these nasty storms, that's an indicator for strengthening systems come hurricane season. Yeah, absolutely it is. Chris, I don't say it often, but thank you for doing this every morning. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, bud. Thank you. Katie, we just moved back to Winter Springs from Longwood. Very excited to get more rain at the new place. The yard needs help, for sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Michelle, my husband's fishing in the Matanzas Inlet right now. Should he be heading back? He should be watching the weather. The good news is, at the moment, yes, there's the threat of some nasty storms today. But at the moment, the radar's quiet. But he needs to be able to come back into port as, let me switch back to the Jacksonville radar. Like, as this line of storms moves in, he needs to be in port. Yeah. That's not a joking line of storms at all. No idea when this weather is supposed to move into... Oh, any idea when it's supposed to move into northern Lake County? Nicole, I could tell somebody was late today. Yeah, we were looking at the different computer models, and the high-resolution rapid refresh model is the best of the lot, I would say. Earlier in Coffee Talk, we kind of discussed how our Futurecast is not doing a great job. I'll find it. Give me a second. All right, so here is the high-resolution rapid refresh model. I think it's doing the best job of kind of the setup, right? Showing that line is first line moving in, but notice into about 2-3 o'clock, really throwing in some stuff. So this afternoon, things are going to be moving our direction. All right, Tim. Safe travels, and look forward to running into you again at the Charlotte airport, buddy. Yeah. All right. What time are the storms expected for the Universal area? It looks more like rain, maybe a couple of thunderstorms around 4 or 5 o'clock in the metro. That's kind of what Futurecast is showing. Yeah. Jeannie Rowan. Now I'm going to worry about that guy on the boat. Be safe. Don't worry about the guy on the boat as long as the guy on the boat and said wife make sure. Look, I mean, anybody that's on a boat needs to be watching the weather. But you'd be surprised, like, when I go fly, you'd be surprised how many pilots are kind of like, oh, I didn't know there was going to be a storm today. It's like, what? Michael's asking about Rockville. Absolutely. It's going to be good. Yeah. Look at the weekend. Let me click you. Stand by. All right. Yeah, the weekend forecast is looking great. Debbie, let's take a field trip to West Palm. I'll be there next week for sure. Yeah. I'm a hurricane forecaster nerd, Sarah. Yeah, I mean, I love tropics. I love all weather, but like I'm a hurricane guy. Yeah. No, deal with your senior. No worries there. Jeannie Rowan, people are gonna people. When I'm on a boat, I got my swim trunks and my flippy floppies. I'm on a boat. Don't you ever forget. Yeah. All right. Questions, comments, concerns, people. How we doing? Now I'm done jibber jabbering. Your opportunity. Ask the questions. Talk to me, Goose. What you got? Mickey, gonna stop at Thirsty Turtle next week? Absolutely. Am I going to stop? Thirsty Turtle, see our chicks. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. I've got my West Palm Beach restaurants. I've got to get coffee at Tulipan. Thirsty Turtle, absolutely. Oh man, Tim, how hot was your flying yesterday? I will tell. Okay, How hot was my flying? I flew yesterday, and I ate lunch afterward like a crazy person, and then I was done eating for the rest of the day. I got so hot, I could not cool my body down. I need to drink more water. I just felt like I could not cool my body down. So yeah, I'm going to drink more water today. And, but yeah, that was rough. Yeah. I need a Thirsty Turtle shirt. I'll Venmo you. Text me. I have the recipe for the Thirsty Turtle wing sauce. It's so pathetically easy and it's so pathetically delicious. So good. Tulipan has the best cube. Tulipan is so good. I love that you guys all know this. See, Thirsty Turtle. I used to love this place down there called Nick's Tomato Pie. The owners now have another restaurant, and I usually just go in there and get their salad because that dressing is just so good. Oof. Thirsty Turtle is so good. Amy says, you met my West Palm fella at the launch the other day. Love the photo of the... Oh, yeah. Small world, right? Oh, Thirsty Turtle, so good. If anybody ever goes to... Okay, Janice is asking for the recipe. Hold on. Let me find this recipe. All right, grab your pens if you want a super simple, delicious recipe. Hold on. Where's my favorites? Okay, you ready? Thirsty Turtle wing sauce. Half a cup of ketchup, a third a cup Frank's hot pepper sauce, half a cup butter, 2 tablespoons of honey. Combine it, bring it to a boil over medium-high heat, reduce heat to low and simmer for 15 minutes. Telling you. All right, half a cup of ketchup, a third a cup of Frank's hot pepper sauce, half a cup of butter, 2 tablespoons of honey. Combine, boil, then reduce to a simmer for 15 minutes. Thirsty Turtle wing sauce. It's not perfect, but it's pretty dang close. Rita, that does sound good. Is it too early for wings? Baby, it's not too early for wings, and it's so good. Oh, baby, it's good. The honey is what sets that off. Oh, Oliver, it's the honey that makes it like, what am I tasting right now? Y'all, so good. Try that. I feel like I've shared that here before. If not, I feel like I've told that to Santa Bruce, if nobody else. Oh, y'all, that crap is so good. Where is the Thirsty Turtle? The one I go to is in Juno Beach. Yeah, so that's where I will be next week on my little work trip. And what's fun is that because it's a work trip, Uncle Wesh pays for it. What? What did I say? Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Questions about the weather? Anything either? It's spicy. It's sweet and spicy. It's just so good. Corey, I'll try again for the 3rd time. Corey, I can only read so many questions, buddy. These things are zipping through my screen. Don't get feisty now, Corey. For the 3rd time. How many acres did you say burned? 115 acres as of 3:43 this morning. Yesterday it was not contained. It was at 20% containment last night. It's at 90% containment now. Yeah. Jenny says, work trip. It is a work trip. I'm going to be making TV from South Florida. But I'm also going to be on like an eating tour. Taylor, weather for next Saturday. Hot with storms. Looks like the rainy season is here. Yeah. Jeannie Rowan, Thirsty Turtle t-shirts for everyone. You get a shirt. Thanks. No. I don't think Uncle Wesh will pay for Thirsty Turtle shirts for everybody. Tad, don't get feisty, says Feisty Eric. I know, Tad. I'm all about being that pain in the neck guy. You know, it's my love language, for goodness sake. Mickey, I went to Thirsty Turtle with my wife after coming back from a honeymoon cruise in Fort Lauderdale. It was delicious. I told you it was delicious. I told you. You gotta listen. Tornado and hail risk for Volusia, Daytona Beach area. We have planes on the ramp, wondering if we should hangar them. Hail being the killer. Yeah, well, but think about it. You throw some hail dents in an airplane, it'll speed it up a little bit. That is physics. Yeah, I think that there's the possibility of hail only in an isolated cell, Shane. I mean, I'm going to be flying out of Sanford today doing touch and goes. Obviously not when it's storming, when it's hot as blah. But... you know, it's not a massive threat, but Daytona Beach is under that level 2 threat for hail. So because you're further north, I would just say when it's, you know, this is a tough call, man. I mean, I would say anytime you get a good storm complex like this, if you can throw some airplanes inside, throw some airplanes inside. I would also say that one of the Moonies I was looking at is like $30,000 less because it has hail damage, and I'm just like, but structurally, it's fine, and the hail makes it faster. Oh, boy. But yeah, like, I'm going to be putting my car in the garage and all that fun stuff, yeah. If we get more daytime heating, do you think our threat would be higher? Yeah, Mickey, absolutely. I mean, the temperatures this morning are gross. Remember, the temperature and the humidity, like, it's 77 already, and it's 8:32. So, there it is. There it is. Monday and Tuesday, I'm supposed to be in Citrus County. What kind of storms are we looking at? Afternoon storms, Kristen. Just normal afternoon storms, which we were yentering it up so much about storms and Thirsty Turtle sauce. I didn't even get a chance to look at, like, the GFS and do any long-range checking. Let's just, real quick. There's that storm system. Nice air, low pressure. Oh, what are you? A little piece of moisture there. GFS is trying to figure something out around the 24th, 25th, end of the month. Go back a model run. It's trying to think of something. It's gone away from firing up that low like it was yesterday. Like this was yesterday, like firing up a little low in the Caribbean, bringing it north. It's gotten away from that. Not to say that it is or isn't going to happen, but, you know, models are going to model. Remember the windshield wiper effect with the cone? Kind of same thing with the computer models. Right? Shane, safe flying. If you ever want a flight, swing by Epic Academy in New Smyrna. We'd love to have you. Listen, I've only landed at New Smyrna once. I've got family over in the Ponce Inlet, so I'm always over at those little restaurants watching the things. Would love to pop over and just say hi to you, Shane. Bonus points if we get to go, defy the laws of gravity for a couple minutes. Seek and destroy. If a watch gets issued, how far south do you think? Well, we already have a watch issued for Flagler and Marion counties until noon. If another one gets issued, yeah, we'll have to see. Well, look, we'll have to see it. You know, the only time that I won't be like, I'll probably set it to like some automate. It's kind of like Enterprise in Star Trek 3. Like, you know, when I'm actually going flying, I'll probably set some automation up. Like if there's a tornado or something, it'll pop. If there's a severe thunderstorm, something, it'll pop. Otherwise, you know, I'll be popping and posting through the day just to make sure everybody's aware of things. Yeah. The ticker posting severe thunderstorm warning. It should not. I literally have that computer pulled up over here. Storm warn. It does not say severe thunderstorm warning. It says severe thunderstorm watch. I'm looking at the crawl system. Yeah, does not say warning. It says watch. Big difference. When we talk about watches and warnings, and you know, there's the taco reference, but here. This is the reference. This is the thing you didn't know you needed. A watch versus a warning. A watch means conditions are favorable. A warning means that crap is happening. Right? Whether it be a tornado watch warning, severe thunderstorm watch warning. All right? Elizabeth, my husband was fire department cook and captain 30 years, making thirsty turtle wing sauce to surprise him today. Fingers crossed. Oh my God, I love that. If he knows thirsty turtle, it'll be even better. My first flight, Matt says, I was told to stop doing negative G's. Then the instructor explained the fuel was gravity fed. Oh, yeah. You need an aerobat to be able to have that. Yes, correct. All right. Anything else? Questions, comments, concerns? Kristen just saying, because I don't think it's said enough, very appreciative of you and always nice to. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that so much, Kristen. Thank you. Mickey, and then you also have different levels of warnings. Confirm, PDS, emergency. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You've got, here's the broader scope of the advisories. And again, tornado versus severe thunderstorm means no different. But yeah, you've got the watch, the warning, and the emergency. Correct. For severe thunderstorm and for tornado. The watch, you have the ingredients to make a taco, but you don't have the taco made. Warning is you have the taco put together and can eat it. Or it can eat you. Does anyone here remember Charlie Oh, of course. Well, I don't remember him, but I'm very, very, very familiar with him. Yeah. All right. Did we figure out a day to watch Twisters? No, we need to do that. We'll figure it out. All right, people. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I hope you all have a great one. I will see you on TV tomorrow morning. It's going to be a much nicer weekend. Cold front. Probably last cold front of the season. All right. Be good. Bye, y'all. Take care.